And welcome into our broadcast here this morning, 9 a.m. Good grief, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. We're used to Central Time, so it's 8 o'clock in the morning for us as that pass kicked out of bounds. And it will be North Hills basketball. This is North Hills and Tri-State Christian. Tri-State out of Maryland, North Hills out of North Carolina. North Hills in the black uniforms here this morning, Tri-State in the red. This pass picked off. Tri-State on the break, and the layup is good, plus the foul. See who this foul is called on here. And foul is on North Hills, the first team foul. And a free throw off the mark for Tri-State. And now in the corner, three ball is good. Triple for Matthew Long. The senior hits a three. And it's now a 3-2 lead for North Hills. We're working on Tri-State's roster here. As of right now, we don't have one. we have a list of about 75 rosters at our hands, and Tri-State is not one of them. So North Hill will bring it back up into the front court. Runner down the lane is no good, and we have a charge on Chris Taylor. So Taylor will pick up his first, and the team first. The Crusaders will bring it up as 6 minutes to go in our opening quarter. 3-2 is the lead for North Hills. And man-to-man the defense here for North Hills. The Crusaders working it offensively. In the post, we have a travel, and we'll go back down to North Hills. 5:44 to go here in the opening quarter. 3-2 is the lead for North Hills Christian School out of Salisbury, North Carolina. So, swing pass back up top to Garrett Beck. Almost lost his footing. Off on the wing to Patterson. No crossover dribble. Tried to get inside, and we have a whistle and a traveling violation on Austin Patterson. And we'll give it back down to the Crusaders. 5:22 to go opening quarter. 3-2 is the lead for North Hills. Crusaders walking up into the front court here. Pass in the post, and that shot up off the mark. The rebound cleared out down low by Chris Taylor. Outlet feed is picked off, and here come the Crusaders back up the floor. Little crossover dribble. And down the lane, layup's good. So a 4-3 lead for the Crusaders. Now that shot blocked, but we have a whistle and a foul down low. That is the first team foul. And to the free throw line for North Hills is Chris Taylor, the senior forward. First one is off the mark. And Taylor will have one more coming here. And the second free throw rattles around it in. Taylor 1 out of 2. We're tied at 4. 4:40 to go opening quarter. Crusaders trying to work it now out front. And that pass sails out of bounds, and the turnover gives it back to North Hills.
Not there. Wait for the next.
Pass in the middle of the floor, deflected, picked up there by Beck. Goes baseline to Long. Now back out front. Underneath, that shot blocked, but a whistle and a foul down low. And North Hills back to the free throw line here. That's the second team foul on the Crusaders. Free throw here from Chris Taylor is off the mark. And there'll be another free throw upcoming here for Taylor. And the second one's off the mark. So 1 out of 4 for Taylor. And back up it comes for the Crusaders. Tri-State trying to get something working here in the first quarter. That pass sails out of bounds. It will be North Hills basketball. Once again, we're working on the rosters for the Tri-State Crusaders as North Hills will bring it up. In the front court it comes, outside to Patterson. That pass deflected on the run. The layup's no good. The rebound tipped back out and laid up it in. So 6-4 should be the scoreboard. Right now it reads 7-6 North Hills, but it should be 6-4 the lead for the Crusaders. That one sails out of bounds off the three-point shot. Now back out front. That shot off the mark. The rebound cleared underneath. Layup no good, but we do have a whistle and a foul down low. And that is the team third. The free throw is good. And Austin Patterson will have one more coming. So one more free throw upcoming with 3:21 to go in the first. We're trying to figure out the scoreboard here, so this will give us an opportunity to get this thing all straightened out. I think I finally do have the roster here for Tri-State. Give me a moment while we get this whole thing figured out. Okay, so I think we got this thing all figured out. Free throw here from Austin Patterson is no good. 6-5 is the lead for the Crusaders. 3:15 to go opening quarter. This is Jacob Falco into the front court now for the Crusaders. Falco gives it off to Jordan Friddle. Trying to go on the wing now. Out front. Jordan working left side. Now Falco with it. Tried to drive baseline and lost it out of bounds. And it will be North Hills basketball as Colin Lewis and Dean Gilmore into the lineup for North Hills. 6-5 the lead for the Tri-State Crusaders. 2:45 to go in our opening quarter. Back to a 2-3 zone for Tri-State. Off it comes to Lewis. Now middle of the floor to Beck. Try to go baseline there. Now back up to Gilmore. Work left wing. Good pass inside. Shot up there is no good from Beck. And the rebound corralled by Jordan Friedel down low. 3 ball on the wing. No good from Jacob Falco. And the rebound comes down to North Hills. On the run, Gilmore into the front court. Now gets it back out near the timeline. On the wing for Lewis. Lewis trying to drive inside, dumps it back out to Gilmore, fires in the free throw line. That's no good. And the rebound to Curtis Rogers. Falco up that right side. 3 ball is off the mark. North Hills lost it almost immediately. Picked up by Falco down the lane, and they'll head to the free throw line. The foul will be on Garrett Beck. That will be his first, team second on North Hills. And 2 free throws coming up here for Jacob Falco. So 1:41 to go in the first. 6-5 the lead for the Crusaders. Make it 7-5 as Falco hits a free throw. Be one more coming here.
Well, it's nice to get in the game when the first quarter's almost over.
Second free throw is good. So 8-6 or 8-5, excuse me, the lead for Tri-State. Out front down the lane, Gilmore dishes it off for Beck. Now they'll try to swing it across. And travel will be Tri-State basketball. 1:26 to go in the quarter, and the Crusaders up 3.
Let's get one from up.
So Falco walking it up into the front court here. Swings it back across to James Donnelly. Now off on the wing. Loose ball here. Donnelly picks it up over to Falco. North Hills staying in kind of a loosely based 2-3 zone, it looks like. And got a whistle and a charge, which would be, I think, an illegal screen is what it'll end up being on Curtis Rogers. That will be his second foul and team 4th.
You're saying a loose 2-3 zone. Their wingman, Chris Taylor, was clear out beyond the 3-point arc on the side. So, yeah, it was really stretched out.
Out front it goes to Gilmore. They try to swing it around. Pass goes down in the post. That's deflected. We got a whistle and a foul on Ethan Wolf. That will be his first, team 5th on Tri-State.
Seemed like Chris Taylor must have a reputation of being a basketball player. They're really double teaming him.
3 ball on the wing is good. Triple for Colin Lewis. The sophomore hit that from way outside.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot.
We're tied at 8, down to 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Out front, Falco swings it around to Donnelly. Now back up. Falco trying to work there. Pulls it up. Back to Donnelly. 16 seconds to go.
I think they're man-to-man right now.
And a whistle and a traveling violation on James Donnelly. So 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Gilmore gets it back out front. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Long 3 is off the mark. And that's going to do it for the quarter. 8-8 is the tie after 1. We will take a break, come back with quarter number 2 here in just a moment of this boys Division 4C semifinal. Tied at 8, back here in just a moment. Out of the quarter timeout. 3 ball on the wing. Bangs off, no good for Callan Lewis.
James Donnelly goes up and gets that rebound. 8-8, a brand new ball game. Just starting the second quarter.
So baseline shot there is good by Jonathan Falco. And it's a 10-8 lead for the Crusaders.
Good job of using his body, but defense didn't hold the ground very well.
Now back on the near side. This is Lewis. Try to dump it down low. Shot there is no good, but Chris Taylor will head to the free throw line. That was on Tri-State's Jordan Friedel. That'll be his first. And team 6th. Free throw is good, and Chris Taylor will have one more coming. He's now 2 of 5 from the free throw line this morning. Make it 2 of 6. That one missed. And we got a whistle and another foul. Or is it just tipped out of bounds?
Number 20.
So that's Dean Gilmore. That'll be his first and team third. So Jacob Falco to walk it up here for the Crusaders. Falco out on the wing for Jonathan Falco. Now back to Jonathan on the wing, trying to work baseline, ran out of room. But we have a whistle and a foul on Dean Gilmore. That'll be his second, team fourth.
Yeah, he was finding a little fault with that to one of the teammates, and he's trying to straighten up. But what he's doing, he's not getting over and getting the baseline quick enough, getting set.
This line, this is picked off by Taylor, tried to launch it ahead. And a nice little touch pass back underneath for Chris Taylor. Colin Turner just tried to save it back in bounds, and somehow it went straight to Taylor.
He was behind the back, saving, bounced it right back in. Turner got a free layup.
11-10 North Hills.
Oh, Taylor, I mean.
On the baseline, runner there's no good by Jonathan Falco. We got a whistle and a foul down low. And we got foul on Jonathan Falco. That would be his second and team seventh. 6:17 to go in the half. 11-10 is the lead for North Hills. And we have one of the bonus here for North Hills.
That was
6:17 to go in the half. They're already in the bonus.
That was Travis Hype that just checked in. Tri-State out of Elkton, Maryland.
Free throw here. That rattles in and out for Austin Patterson. Back the other way come the Crusaders. 6:17 to go in the half. The clock's not running, so that could potentially be a problem at some point if anybody ever notices. Back around the near baseline, it comes for Friedel, and that's picked off. And back the other way comes North Hills. Taylor lost it, still lost it. Now picks it up. Tried to work baseline and lays it up and in. I mean, the clock still hasn't moved.
No.
Clock has been at 6:17 for about 45 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody even notices.
He doesn't know. He thinks it's on, and it's not on.
Falco goes in the corner. 3 ball. That rattles in for Travis out on that wing. Trying to make out his last name here. Is that Hype? 13-13 the tie, and we will. I think they finally got the clock situation figured out, and they're just running down some clock now because it didn't run for about a good 30, 35 seconds.
Oh, at least, yeah. At least. I'd say 45 seconds maybe.
Oh, they ran it down a little bit here, but it's not started again. It still isn't started. And trust me, I've used those computer-based clocks before.
Yeah.
That's can be a pain in the neck sometimes.
Yeah.
They don't want to work right a lot of the time. So,
yeah, oh, it's not going again.
No, it's stopped again. I think he's trying to figure out how to start and stop it. The problem is if you leave the cursor in the time window and you're messing around with it, it becomes an issue too. You have to kind of figure out how to work the clock. So now it is working.
So you got a guy came over to help him out a little bit. They are confusing though.
Yeah. Oh, then not easy to use. There's a double dribble on Dean Gilmore, and they'll give it back over to the Crusaders with 5:36 to go in the half. We're tied at 13.
I did one of those at one of your games once. And boy, it was.
Yeah, it can be a little touchy. It's deflected out of bounds. Crusaders will keep the ball on the far side. Back in for North Hills is Garrett Beck. Out front with it is
Jonathan
Friedel, and lost it, and back to the way it comes. Into the front court, Taylor down the lane. And he gets fouled ahead of the free throw line. So the foul is on Tri-State's Dalton Hype. That'll be his first. A couple of free throws here. First one off the mark for Taylor. Be another one coming.
And checking back in for Tri-State, James Donnelly.
And this free throw is good. 1 out of 2. And clock finally starting to roll here. I think he's still trying to figure it out a little bit. Off it goes now for James Donnelly. And we got a whistle and a timeout over here on the near side. 30-second timeout, 4:58 to go in the half. 14-13 is the lead for North Hills.
I'll tell you, it's a pretty rugged game so far. A lot of fouling, a lot of types, a lot of shoving. Very physical game.
Now, the other thing I'm trying to work through here is the not numerical order.
Oh, yeah.
That's making things interesting.
At the present time, I was lucky to get the line.
No, yeah, I understand. It's better to have this than nothing. So
what I'll do is, I don't know if we'll get them again. If we do, I'll put them in numerical order on the right side over there.
Well, if they win, Tri-State wins this game, we very well might. Let me look. Yes, no, we won't.
We won't have them again?
No.
Okay.
4C is boys division 4C is not on this court tomorrow. Not the championship anyway. 3 ball in the corner. That rims off, no good for Travis Hype. Now back the other way comes North Hills. On the baseline, Taylor kicks it back out. 3 ball out front, and that rims off. No good for Colin Turner. And the Crusaders bring it back up.
Travis going sky high, coming down with that rebound.
Falco looks baseline. 3 ball there is off the mark by Ethan Wolf. But the Crusaders do get it back.
It is a little bit of a problem had it's not numerical order.
Well, I'm starting to get used to it a little bit here. But Jacob Falco in the corner. Wolf for 3. Good.
Got it.
Triple for Ethan Wolf. His first point of the game. 16-14, the lead for the Crusaders. 4 minutes to go in the half. Look out front now. Turner tried to go middle of the floor, and now that's ripped away by Dalton Hype. And back the other way come Tri-State. This is James Donnelly.
Pretty accurate thing, ripped away.
3 ball in the corner, won't go for Wolf. And North Hills brings it back up.
Chris Taylor, the big center. Look at that move.
Taylor down the lane, forces that up. It rims around it off. Rebound saved underneath to Ethan Wolf. Wolf back off to Donnelly, and now Falco brings it up.
3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the half. 16-14.
Now baseline 3 ball. Good. Triple in the corner for Ethan Wolf. He's hit a couple of threes lately. 19-14 Tri-State. 3:05 to go in the half. Turner down the lane. Gives it off to Garrett Beck. He has it stripped away. Falco on the run. Tried to go behind the back and lost it. Now Jacob Falco works baseline. Throws up a runner. That rims off no. And the rebound of Colin Lewis. Turner now brings it up for North Hills. Off to Gilmore. Works baseline. Missed the layup. Rebound tipped underneath. And back the other way comes Tri-State, and Falco will walk it up. Baseline it goes. Runner there is good by Travis Hype, and it's 21-14 Tri-State. 2:18 to go in the half, and a full timeout to North Hills. North Hills takes a full timeout. 2:18 to go in the half. 21-14, the lead for Tri-State. Take a break. Back with more of this first half here in just a moment. So back out front, North Hills will play it. 3 ball on the wing. Good. Triple for Callan Turner, the junior guard, with his first points today. 21-17 is the lead now for Tri-State. 2 minutes to go in the half. This is the Boys Division 4C semifinals. Falco down the lane, kicks it back out. Runner along the baseline won't go by Travis Height. Now back out front. Donnelly back out front to Falco, and the Crusaders will reset. Baseline. Travis trying to work there. Forces up a shot, no, but he'll head to the free throw line. We'll see if the foul is on here. It's on Austin Patterson. That will be his first. Team 5th on North Hills.
North Hills going to have somebody get on that baseline when he's coming there and get flat-footed, facing straight, and hold his place, so he has to push him out of the way. Then he'll be getting the foul. Right now, he's causing confusion for North Hill. Speaking of he, Travis Hype.
Free throw is good there. Now another one upcoming. And that rims around and off. And the rebound down low to North Hills. 1:25 to go in the half. 22-17 Tri-State. 3 ball in the corner. Good.
Got it. Another
Triple
one
for Callan Lewis. His second 3 of the day.
Boy, they've had 3 over there. He's got 2 of them right over in that corner on the right-hand side.
22-20 Tri-State. 1:05 to go in the half. That shot blocked in the corner. And out of bounds, so it will be Crusaders basketball.
Yeah.
Pass goes baseline. 3 ball off the mark there from Ethan Wolf. And back the other way comes North Hills.
There goes Taylor.
Taylor down the lane, kicks it off into the corner. 3 ball, that's no good. And the rebound goes out of bounds. It will be Crusaders basketball.
Boy. Now, Austin had a great idea there. He's going to take it right back around, put up, which is what he should have done. He just moved before he had a handle on the ball.
Falco out front, works down the lane and floats it off the glass and scores. That's a nice move from Jacob Falco. 24-20. The lead now for Tri-State. 25 seconds to go in the half. Back to the 2-3 zone. Deep 3 on the way. Good.
Yes.
Triple for Callan Turner. His second 3 of the game.
Down to 1-point game now.
24-23 Tri-State. 10 seconds to go in the half. Falco off on the wing. Hits a 3 on the way. That's no good. The rebound underneath to North Hills. 3 seconds. 2, 1, and we have a traveling violation. Doesn't matter. It's the end of the half anyway. 24-23 is the lead for Tri-State at the end of the half. First half scoring totals, first of all, for North Hills. 6 points for Callan Lewis on 2 3-point field goals. 1 point for Austin Patterson. He's 1 of 3 from the line. 6 for Callan Turner. He has 2 threes. 7 points for Chris Taylor. He's 3 of 8 from the free throw line. And Matthew Long with 1 3. North Hills 5 of 11 from 3-point range. For Tri-State, 4 points for Jacob Falco. He's 2 of 2 from the line. Travis Hype with 6. He has 1 3-point field goal and 1 of 2 from the line. Jordan Criddle with 4 points. Jonathan Falco has 4. Ethan Wolf, 6 points on 2 3-point field goals. Tri-State is 3 of 9 from 3-point range. And I'll pass it off for our rebounding totals.
All right, this rebounding is second quarter only. We didn't get the first quarter. For North Hills, we had Colin Lewis with 2 rebounds. Garrett Beck had 1 rebound. Chris Taylor had 4 rebounds for a total of 7 in that second quarter. For Tri-State, we had Curtis Rogers with 1. Travis Hype with 3. Jordan Criddle with 1. Ethan Wolf with 2. James Donnelly with 2 for a total of 9. So in the second quarter, the Tri-State team had about a 9-7 lead on North Hills. By the way, with Criddle, we were saying Friddle. Sorry about that, but we were right in the middle of the game, the scores table, and everybody was yelling. I couldn't hear her. That's why poor Criddle's name got riddled to Friddle.
24-23 is the lead for Tri-State at the end of our first half of play. We'll take a break and come back with your second half here in just a few minutes. 24-23 is the lead for the Crusaders, but that quickly changes on the runner by Garrett Beck. The senior gives North Hills the lead at 25-24. Just underway here in our second half. This is the Boys Division 4C semifinal. Winner of this game will advance to the 4C championship tomorrow. And that shot goes off the top of the backboard, and it will be North Hills basketball. As 3 off the mark by Ethan Wolf. The thing is, Ethan can really shoot from the outside, but a little bit better. Yeah, a little bit better setup works for him. But we've seen he's already made a couple today, so he can definitely do it underneath that, off the bottom of the rim. And we've got a whistle and a foul underneath that will send Jonathan Taylor to the free throw line. Foul here on Jonathan Falco. That will be his third foul, team first this half. And Jonathan Taylor, Chris Taylor to the free throw line, the first one off the mark. And Chris will have one more coming here. And the second free throw, no good. So Taylor misses a pair, and the Crusaders will bring it back up, trailing by 1 with 7 minutes now to go in the third. Jacob Falco on the wing for Jonathan Falco. Oh, nice little head fake, got in, missed the layup, tipped out of bounds. The Crusaders will keep it. Good first step, though, as Jordan Criddle checks back into the lineup, replacing Jonathan Falco.
Yeah, Jonathan got his third foul already?
Yeah. Let him take a little bit of a breather here and see what he can do toward the fourth quarter of this game. 3 ball in the corner, no good, but that's a much better shot for Ethan Wolf than the last time around. Back up with it comes Chris Taylor down the lane, and that should be a charge, and is. Chris Taylor with his second foul, and team first. So Jacob Falco will now work up into the front court here. Off on the wing to Wolf. Jacob Falco out front, almost lost it and then did. Traveling violation on Jacob. It will be North Hills basketball. 6:20 to go in our third quarter. 25-24 the lead for North Hills. Taylor back out front. 3 ball there is way off the mark by Callan Turner. And it will be Crusaders basketball.
Likewise, Collins, one of those guys can hit pretty well too, but he was way, way deep in the middle of court that time, right out of his range.
Off it comes for Falco. Gives it back, now working out front, swings it off into the corner for Travis Height down the lane, and we got a whistle and a jump ball. It will be Crusaders basketball. Ethan Wolf plays it in. Criddle, now they swing it around all the way in the corner. 3 ball there is off the mark by Ethan Wolf.
Matthew Long getting that rebound. Here comes Taylor.
Down the lane.
Nice dish out.
I'll go swing it around. 3 on the wing. No good for Matthew Long. Rebound tipped up. No. Put back up again. No. And finally controlled by the Crusaders.
Boy, Garrett Black had 2 wonderful chances under there. Short-handed each one of them.
Jacob Falco trying to get to the hoop and got sandwiched in between a couple of defenders. A foul on North Hills' Callan Turner. That will be his first, team second. Same exact offensive play out of bounds on the swing all the way around. Very similar to the 3 that I've seen run many times. Back underneath. And just throwing that up is Rogers, and now taken away by North Hills. In the front court comes Taylor, and had that slapped out of bounds, so the Crusaders should keep it here. And it will be North Hills basketball. Thought it might be the Crusaders' ball there, but they must have touched it last. And now this taken away, but thrown right to Taylor, trying to go down the lane, and a travel gives it back to Tri-State. 4:54 to go in the third. 25-24 is the lead for North Hills. Long three on the wing. That's off the mark for Travis Height. And now another.
Yeah, Jordan coming down with that rebound finally. And let's see. North Hill in the 2-3 zone.
And Travis called for a travel here. It will be North Hills basketball. So Austin Patterson will walk it up here. Patterson off to Turner. Still a 2-3 zone for the Crusaders. Been a tight game here early. Not a high-scoring game by any stretch, but it's been a good game. Pass swung across. Three ball. No good for Colin Lewis.
Nice rebound by Curtis Rogers that time. And here comes Tri-State.
Falco off on the wing. Wolf tried to work down low. Got stripped of the ball. And we've got a jump ball to be possession Tri-State here. For some reason, I keep getting that mixed up. Possession of North Hills. 4:02 to go in the third. 25-24. North Hills leads it.
Dean Gilmore checking the lineup.
Part of the thing that confuses me is they're both wearing away uniforms.
Yeah,
they are different colors, so
but they're both dark. So on the scoreboard, you just have white.
Tends to get a little confusing, but back to the 2-3 zone for the Crusaders. And back out front it goes for Gilmore. Now on the wing to Lewis, who tried to dump it down low. Three ball in the corner. That's off the mark from Garrett Beck. Back the other way come the Crusaders on the run. Falco down the lane. No, but he'll head to the free throw line. So the foul on Dean Gilmore. That's his third now, team third. And really a nice job by Falco of creating a little bit of contact. Draw the foul and go to the free throw line.
Well, we've had quite a few young players in this tournament already. We've seen very good players.
I don't know what grade he's in, but he can't be older than a freshman or sophomore, I don't think.
No, it looks like he's.
I mean, maybe he is, but I would guess freshman or sophomore. Free throw is good. Falco will have one more coming here. That rattles around and out.
Yeah, he and his brother Jonathan. Who knows? They might have been raised on basketball. I would say.
Back to 2-3 zone here for the Crusaders. They try to swing it back near side. Does North Hills. Out front, Turner has it there. Now trying to swing it back on the wing to Gilmore. Free throw line jumper. That won't go by Garrett Beck, and the rebound down low to Curtis Rogers.
Boy, Curtis Rogers has done a nice job in the second half rebound. That's 3 rebounds in the second half.
Falco in the front court here. Waiting to start the offense. Off it comes near side to Donnelly. Now Criddle. Donnelly back out front. And Falco underneath. Got a whistle and a foul. Push from behind down low.
You know this much in this game. If you try to break across the center and get a pass, you're going to get clubbed.
The second foul on Garrett Beck. Team fourth.
Sometimes let's see. It's like North Hills in a 2-3 zone, I believe, still.
Long two, off the mark by Criddle, and back the other way comes Taylor.
Yeah, Chris Taylor just got his third rebound of this half, 7th of the game.
Tied at 25, 2:20 to go in the third. Pass down low to Taylor, a little bit too tall, and it will be Crusaders basketball.
James, stay high. You want Travis in the corner.
So Falco will bring it up. And off it comes for Donnelly. Back to Falco out front. Donnelly gets a screen. North Hills really pressuring the ball, and there's a turnover. Turner with the steal, and then they throw it away.
Unforced error. That's something you don't want to see. Colin trying to get that fast break going after the steal.
But, again, we've talked a lot about hustle mistakes as opposed to not thinking type of mistakes. That's a hustle mistake, and as a coach, you can live with that.
Oh, yes.
Somebody's trying to make a play, you can't fault them for that. Now, would you wish they'd make it a little bit differently? Maybe. But at least it's a hustle mistake. There's a whistle and a foul down low. And the foul will be on North Hills.
3-0. 3 or 3-0?
It's 3, Callan Lewis. That's his first and team fifth. So at the free throw line is Travis Hype. He is 1 for 2 from the line today with 1:40 to go here in the third quarter. As free throw here by Travis is good. And he will have one more coming. 1:40 to go in the third. 26-25, the lead for the Crusaders.
I haven't seen him do that before. The guy who made the free throw walks around and gives a handshake to each guy on the lane as he gets it done.
27-25, the lead for Crusaders here. 1:35 to go in the third. Taylor all the way in, lays it up, good in the foul. So Chris Taylor got there. A foul on Curtis Rogers. That will be his third. And team second. And a free throw, no good.
Falco Jacob comes whizzing in and got that rebound. You're right. He looks like about a freshman or sophomore.
Let's go.
So Tri-State to put the ball in play here. Tied at 27. 1:29 to go in the third. And we got a whistle and a hand check on the near side. That will be on Garrett Beck. That's his third foul. And team sixth. Travis Hype to play it in, trying to dump it down low. That's stolen away. Gilmore on the run, down the lane. Good in the foul. Dean Gilmore got down the floor, created a little bit of contact, but the defender was moving.
And that kind of thing, I would disagree with the call only because I don't like it.
That's Criddle's second, team third. I mean, I kind of understand. There's a little bit both ways there. I understand the fact that
if the
Gilmore created the contacts.
Yeah, he reached over, took an elbow, and shoved it in to make the contact. Otherwise, it would have been no contact.
I kind of get it, but in the
then you're not going to
same
get it.
token,
He's still going to call it.
Token, it's a smart play offensively to create contact. That might have been a little more obvious than some other creating contact plays, but underneath, good pass to layup from Travis Hype, and it's a 29-29 tie coming up on 50 seconds to go in the third.
That was made possible by the penetration on the baseline on the right-hand side, the bounce pass across.
Taylor swings it out. Long three on the way. That's off the mark from Callan Lewis. And now here come the Crusaders.
Yeah, Falco coming down with that rebound. And
underneath it goes. That's stripped away out of the hands of Jonathan Falco. And North Hills with it. 27 seconds to go in the half.
In this game, if you're going to dribble slowly in penetration, you're going to make it.
Three ball on the wing is good. Triple for Chris Taylor. Down to 12 seconds to go in the quarter. I think it should be 32-29, right? Or was that a 2-point shot?
They called it a 2-point.
Oh, did they? But down to 3 seconds.
There they got it.
And that'll do it for the end of the quarter. 32-29 is the lead for North Hills. At the end of 3, we'll come back with the fourth quarter of this boys Division 4C semifinal here in just a moment. Start of the fourth quarter. Layup underneath won't go. Rebound blocked back out front. And we've got a whistle and a foul on Austin Patterson. That will be his second foul.
Boy,
and team seventh.
if they hadn't been called a foul, Chris Taylor blocked that ball clear back in the next end. Wow.
Free throw is good. Jonathan Falco will have another one coming. It's 32-30. The lead now for North Hills. Second one is good. 32-31 North Hills, 7:50 to go.
I'd say Jonathan Falco is a older brother to Jacob.
Well, that's probably
like
not going out on a
big limb.
right. We have a whistle on a traveling or double dribble violation on Dean Gilmore. Dean wasn't exactly sure about that, but it was.
Dean, you don't have to be sure. Just relax.
Pretty sure it was. 3-ball to the corner. That bangs off no good for Travis Hype, and back the other way comes North Hills.
Austin Patterson's first rebound of the day.
This floor is slick this morning, though, man. It's like a ice skating rink. You can see people sliding all over the place. We got a whistle and a foul down low.
If Chris Taylor gets a pass in there, there's going to be the 2 or 3 people hitting him. They don't care if they get the ball or not.
Well, that's Jonathan Falco's fourth foul. That could be fairly big.
It could be because they need him in there. He looks to be one of the major part of their offense, but he spent so much time on the bench because of fouls that he's not had a chance to be involved. I don't know. I think I just let him play.
Well, maybe, but you might need him. The little alley-oop down low. Taylor got sandwiched, and back the other way come the Crusaders on the run. Woo! Nice little stop and go, but the
just didn't get the
layup
ball.
missed by Jacob Falco. That was a really nice move.
Just a little stutter step, kind of change of pace, and off the side there he came.
Alan Lewis on the wing for Gilmore down the lane. My goodness. I'm not sure
Boy, that's
about
taking
that,
life
but
in your hands.
I was going to
do
say,
that.
man, he got clobbered once or twice, it looked like. Down the baseline. Pass goes
Nice
in the
bounce
corner.
pass. Here it is.
And
No.
that won't go. Rebound underneath, put back up, no. And Chris Taylor's got it. Taylor goes behind the back. He's sandwiched out front. And the foul is on Jacob Falco. That will be his first. And team fifth.
I mean, Jacob's played this whole game. He's got 1 foul, and that has got to be
Yeah,
illegal.
he's got 1 now. Curtis Rogers has 3. Jonathan Falco has 4. For North Hills, Garrett Beck has 3, and Dean Gilmore has 3. That's pretty much everybody that's in foul trouble, at least. Underneath, Taylor wide
Nice
open,
pass.
lays it in. That's a good look from Colin Turner out front.
Yeah, he's been a nice pass into Taylor. Set him up perfectly for that little layup.
34-31 is the lead now for North Hills. Runner in the lane. That won't go. Track down now on the
Half
far
under the
side.
30.
We got a whistle and a jump ball, and it'll be possession North Hills with 6:08 left.
Tell you what, you take your life in your hands, you get anywhere you
It's
run that bucket.
yeah.
I tell you
You
what,
have the ball. You better look out. 'Cause
somebody's going to hit you.
back to a 2-3 zone for the Crusaders. Gilmore on the wing for Turner. Now middle of the floor for Patterson. He fires from 12 feet.
He got
That
hit in the
won't go. Rebound Taylor. Back up. That's no good. Tip back out, and we have a whistle and a foul down low on Dean Gilmore. Well, that's his 4th. And it should be one in the bonus here, I do believe, as
And
Garrett Beck checks in.
He's not happy with that call either, but that was a good call. He comes flying from out of bounds right over top of him.
So it'll be 1-1 for the Crusaders here.
Oh,
So to the free throw line for the Crusaders goes Jacob Falco.
Crusaders been trying to penetrate inside, but boy, it's been tall timber and a lot of crushing blows to get in there. Gilmore, first rebound.
Free throw off the mark for Falco. Back to the way comes North Hills. Beck kicks it right side. Long
Wow.
three is good. Triple for Colin Lewis. That's his third three of the game.
That was 3 to 4 feet beyond the arc.
37-31, the lead for North Hills. 5:25 to go. On the wing with it is Criddle. Now back up front to Ryan Rash.
Comes Falco.
And we got a whistle and, I believe, an illegal screen out front on Curtis Rogers. That will be his fourth foul. And the Crusaders will take a timeout. 5:16 to go, 37-31. North Hills. Take a break, come back with more of this 4C semifinal in a moment. Out of the timeout. North Hills trying to work down low, deflected, and now stolen away. And in the front court it comes, and we got a reach-in foul on Chris Taylor. Now he has three.
That's one of those needless fouls.
Yeah, that's kind of. Let's see. Dean Gilmore has 4 fouls for North Hills, 3 on Garrett Beck, 3 on Chris Taylor. Free throw, one of the bonus here is good. And Ryan Rash will have another one coming.
Boy, the only place the Crusaders have been scoring lately is from the free throw line. They have not gotten any field goals in a Coons age.
Second free throw is good.
Two beautiful free throws. I'll say that for him. Nice job. All right, Crusaders still in that 2-3 zone.
Gilmore off on the wing for Turner. Now gets it back. Swing it around the far side to Lewis. Turner looking in the post. Down to 5 minutes to go. A 4-point lead for North Hills.
There's
Down
Taylor.
low, Taylor spins. And we've got a push-off underneath on Chris Taylor.
Now, there's where that needless foul a while ago is going to come in. Now he's got 4.
Did you see anything
I didn't think so.
there? I don't know. That indicates that's his 4th. Falco down the lane, throws it up. That bangs around it in.
There's that field goal they've been missing. We're down to 3-point game now.
Jacob Falco with the bucket. 37-34 is the lead for North Hill. And I believe they called a 30-second timeout, I do believe.
Yeah. Taylor went over to talk to the referee. They called that on him, kind of why, what did he do wrong?
The only thing that I can imagine is that he hooked around and then went.
An arm and hooked around him, got an advantage.
I didn't see any push off or anything, but if he went with the off arm, it kind of hooked him. That's about the only thing I can think of.
Because he did the referee called it. He did that little thing with his elbow out here. So I think that's what he called. But he used that to get an advantage and shove the defensive player where he wanted, so he got a chance to go to the bucket.
37-36.
Well, we've got
is the lead for North Hills. They'll have the ball as well.
Tri-State with Jonathan Falco. He's got 4, major player. We've got for North Hills, Chris Taylor with 4. He is their major player. So we got.
Well, I think they got the score. We're going to change the score here in a moment. 37-35 is the lead for North Hills with 5 minutes to go.
5 minutes left in the game. Here we go. Hang on to your hat.
Back to a 2-3 zone for the Crusaders. On from the wing, Turner. Gilmore dumped it in the middle. Now down low, Taylor. 3-ball on the wing. Good.
There it is.
Triple for Colin Lewis. Now 4 threes in the game.
Boy, he has been a real help to their offense. Man.
40-35. North Hills leads down to 4:35 to go. Rash down the lane, lost it going up, got his own shot back, but it was deflected. Now come away with it is Gilmore.
He'd been better off if he hadn't touched it. Just let it go ahead and fall out of bounds.
3-ball out top. That's a round and out. Rebound, put back up and in underneath by Garrett Becken. Nice little putback.
Yeah, he did the right thing. He was in his position, not blocked out. Ball came off his side. He put it right back up.
42-35, North Hills, and another turnover.
He's got to stop
Stolen
that.
away by Gilmore. Back on the run comes Dean on the wing. 3-ball, good. Triple for Colin Lewis. Now 5 threes in the game. And it's 45-35, the lead for North Hills. So we have an injury on the far sideline. I think it's Curtis Rogers who's
it is.
either cramping up or has something going on with that left leg.
I think it's because of the excessive heat in here.
Yeah. I don't think excessive heat is ever going to be a problem in this gym.
No, I think it's not. Oh, they're helping him off. I hope it's just a cramp. But
I don't know.
he's acting like he's got a lot of trouble. Oh, yeah.
He's not putting any weight on that leg, and they're literally carrying him off the court. So hopefully Curtis is okay.
We'll see how they work on him. We'll know real quick if it's a cramp or what.
I think it's a cramp.
I think it is too, and they just got him off the court.
That'd be my guess. That's what it looks like to me. 3:48 to go in the game. 45-35 is the lead for North Hills.
Well, they could. Yeah, they did. I'm gonna say they could bring back in Jonathan Falco now. He came back in right then. Now Johnson's got to play smart now. You don't want to get that 5th foul right off the bat.
So 3:40 to go. Off the right side is Jacob Falco. Now jumper on the wing. Bangs around it in for Jonathan Falco, and we have a full timeout to Tri-State. 3:33 left, 45-37, the lead for North Hills.
All that game, and he comes right in. The first thing he did is get himself about a 14, 15-foot baseline jumper. They needed it outside scoring.
All right, we'll take a break. Come back with the stretch run of the 4th quarter in just a moment. Out of the timeout, loose ball in the front court. Now kicked off into the corner. With it there is Colin Lewis. Back out front for Turner. Colin spins away down the lane. Got free and just missed the layup.
Oh, short-armed it.
I think he got surprised. He was so open.
Yeah.
45-37, down to 3 minutes to go. 3-ball in the corner. That's no good. Although a good look from Travis Height. And back the other way come North Hills.
Boy, Garrett back on that side over there took a rebound away from 2 guys.
That pass on the baseline, knocked out of bounds. And it will be North Hills basketball. Pass deflected and stolen away on the inbounds pass.
And who is that? Jonathan Falco.
Jacob Falco back outside to Jonathan. Pull up from the outside. That won't go. Rebound down low. Kick back out for Height. Now try to go inside. We got a whistle and a foul as Colin Turner had pretty good hold of his arm. So Colin Turner with this second foul. And that's team 10th, so 2 shots. So Jonathan Falco to the free throw line for 2 shots here. And that's good. So Jonathan Falco will have one more coming. 45-38, the lead for North Hills. Now 45-39.
And is Johnson making a difference? Yes, he is.
Chris Taylor in the front court. Man-to-man defense here for Crusaders. Shot no good, but foul here, and Taylor will head to the line.
Travis Hype is going to get that one called on him.
I think they ended up giving it to Dalton.
Oh, did they? Okay.
That'll be his second. And team 7th, but 2 shots here. First one is good by Chris Taylor, and he'll have one more coming. 46-39 North Hills. And that one's off the mark. Put back up, no, and back the other way comes the Crusaders.
Boy,
off on the wing, 3 ball, that's way off the mark from Criddle. He kind of forced that up in the lane. Criddle from the baseline, that won't go, and the rebound of Taylor. The other way comes Taylor, pulls up out front, gives it back off to Gilmore, and now Gilmore out front, 150 left. Gilmore down the lane, ran into his own guy. Well, that was unfortunate for Dean Gilmore. He actually made a nice move, but would have had a layup, except at the same time, Garrett Beck was cutting across the middle of the floor.
Garrett decided to cut across the floor, and they met in the middle. It was nobody's fault. Just an accidental happening.
So, 46-39, the lead for North Hills, 1:45 to go. Up there comes to Jonathan Falco, up to Jacob. Now Jacob gets it back, gets a screen out front. Puts it off to Jonathan. Down the lane, gets in and lays it in off the glass. Jonathan Falco with a bucket, and we have a whistle and a full timeout. 1:27 to go in this one. 46-41, the lead for North Hills.
Boy, you just wonder what difference he'd have made if he hadn't gotten in foul trouble. Ooh.
5-point lead for North Hills. Take a break, come back with your final minute 30 in just a minute. .127 to go in the game. 46-41 North Hills leads, so they're just going to walk it up here. Across the timeline is Gilmore. Out front, 3 ball, good.
Got it.
Triple for Colin Turner. His 3rd 3 of the game.
He was doing really well during the halftime, practicing his 3-point shots. I guess it paid off.
Should be 49-41. Layup, good, and a foul. See who this is on. Foul is on Colin Turner. That's his 3rd. Layup was good by Jonathan Falco. He'll have a free throw coming. I think it should be 49, shouldn't it?
Yeah,
49,
it's got to be.
43.
It should be 6-point lead. Now 5-point lead.
Rattles in for Jonathan Falco. Should be 49-44.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And the clock is not running. So we have 30-second timeout. So we've got, I believe, a timeout here. I think it's a timeout to North Hills.
Yeah, I think it's North Hills Christian School's got a timeout.
So it's a little bit of time probably should have come up the clock, about 5 seconds or so, and it should be 49-44, which it is now.
I think they've got it pretty close now all the way around. See, that's a bad thing. When you're keeping the clock like that and the clock is to your back, you can't tell. If you're looking at the scoreboard, you can always adjust yourself, but when you're not looking at it, you don't know what's going on up there. You think you got the right buttons pushed, and you didn't.
Well, I don't know what people don't understand, one of the coaches of North Hill bench getting all been out of shape about paying attention to the scoreboard. It's not about paying attention. It's that those computer clocks are
they're hard to do.
Really difficult to do correctly every time because I've done it. Layup good by Colin Turner. That was a nice drive to the hoop. 51-44.
Back up over the head. Layup.
Jumper on the wing. That won't go. Rebound deflected underneath. Tracked down now by Jonathan Falco. Down to 35 seconds to go. And a three ball in the corner is good. Triple for Travis Height. This second three of the game, we have a whistle and a foul in the backcourt on Tri-State's James Donnelly. That will be his first. So 21 seconds left. 50, the score is a little off as well.
Yeah, it is. That poor guy.
It can be, I'm telling you, people don't understand how touchy that whole program is. And if you have a little bit of problems dealing with it, it can become a monster in a hurry.
Now we got 27 minutes left.
It's not a typical scoreboard that you have.
No, it's not. You don't just flip a switch and
right.
it goes.
It doesn't just flip on and off and you just hit a button. Yeah, I mean, you're dealing with, mouse and all this kind of stuff, and it can be extremely touchy.
Yeah. And when you're gonna add a score, you got to go over, punch this in, and come back and hit the score. And it's not just hit the button.
And that's not the only time in this tournament that people have had a little bit of trouble running that.
This is the hardest time, but no.
Right. Yeah, this has been the most trouble, but it's definitely had problems.
No, yeah, we've these games here, we've had quite a few of them had problems running it.
I think that's the exact same scoreboard program that I've used before on my laptop for some of our games, and
it is confusing.
It can be
when you get in the game and the quickness going on, and you're supposed to do something fast. Oh boy, it is a pain.
Yeah, it's. There's a lot more problems today than there has been, but
yeah,
we've had problems. So.
I feel sorry for that guy. He's got to sit there with everybody yelling at him like that, till they get all excited. And then you get that much more. You try harder to do it. And, oh, man.
So 51-47 is the lead for North Hills.
I hear you, but you didn't do it.
So at the free throw line for North Hills is Dean Gilmore.
You took away 10 seconds from me.
So Dean Gilmore to the free throw line, and probably about 5 second different. So free throw coming up here for Dean Gilmore. So head to the free throw line here.
Admitted, but I think he's right.
Yeah, it's at least a good 5 seconds at least. Free throw there is good from Gilmore. I'll have another one coming. Problem is, at this point, the extra 5-10 seconds, unless you really get, I guess this would still be a 2-possession game. This rattled in and out for Gilmore, and it will be, believe, Crusaders basketball.
5 point.
No, it's underneath, and the layup missed by Colin Turner. Here come the Crusaders back the other way. Pass deflected, picked up underneath, and losing it out of bounds is Jordan Criddle. And it will be North Hills basketball with 21 seconds left. Inbounds pass picked up in the backcourt, and we got a whistle and foul on Tri-State's Jordan Criddle. That'll be his third. And to the free throw line on the other end for North Hills will go Colin Turner.
It's nice that the clock really isn't going to be anything besides this, because they've had, in fact, he had another layup down here he just missed for North Hills.
Yeah, I mean, free throw is good by Turner. I mean, really, the thing is, there probably should have been some time added back to the clock.
I agree.
But
I think somewhere between 5 and 10 seconds.
I don't think in the end that's going to be the reason that there's a win or a loss here.
No.
54-47. Pass goes in the corner. 3-ball on the way. That won't go. And all comes down on the far side. We have a whistle and another foul. And that's going to do it. It's already a 3-possession game. Yes, we have a foul on Tri-State's Travis Hype. That'll be his second. And I believe we have 2 shots coming up here for Garrett Beck.
Oh, here's the bench gets come in. People say with 10 seconds, why you put him in? When I used to be on the bench, I loved to get in. I didn't care when it was.
So free throw good by Garrett Beck. There'll be another one coming here as wholesale substitutions for North Hills. Unfortunately, most of these numbers are different than what we have in the book here. That free throw good by Beck. That's going to pretty much do it. 55-47, down to 6 seconds left. 3-ball on the wing, rattles off, no good for Jordan Criddle, and that will do it. 55-47 is the final as North Hills wins it. Our final scoring totals, first of all, for Tri-State, 7 points for Jacob Falco. He's 3 of 5 from the free throw line. 13 points for Travis Hype, including 2 3-point field goals. He was 3 of 4 from the line. 4 points for Jordan Criddle. 15 for Jonathan Falco, including 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Ethan Wolf was 6 points on 2 3-point field goals. Ryan Rash had 2 points. He was 2 of 2 from the line. Tri-State, 4 of 20 from 3-point range. For North Hills, 1 point for Austin Patterson. He was 1 of 3 from the line. 15 points for Colin Lewis on 5 3-point field goals. 13 for Colin Turner. He had 3 3-point field goals and was 2 of 2 from the line. 6 for Garrett Beck. He was 2 of 2 from the line. 3 for Dean Gilmore. He was 1 of 3 from the line. 1 3-point field goal for Matthew Long. 15 points for Chris Taylor, including 1 3. He was 4 of 13 from the free throw line. North Hills, 10 of 22 from 3-point range. I'm passing off to you for our final rebounding totals.
Rebounding, first of all, for Tri-State, we had Curtis Rogers with 7 rebounds. Jacob Falco had 3. Travis Hype had 3. Jordan Criddle had 2. Jonathan Falco had 4. Ethan Wolf 2. James Donnelly had 2. Ryan Rash 1. And Dalton Hype had 3 for a total of 27. For North Hills, Austin Patterson with 2. Colin Lewis had 2. Garrett Beck had 6. Dean Gilmore had 2. Chris Taylor, nice morning, had 10 of them. And Matthew Long had 1 for a total of 23. So Tri-State actually out-rebounded North Hills 27-23 in the 3 quarters. I kept the stats on it.
All right, and the final 55-47 is the win for North Hills. Take a break, come back with the Division 4B semifinal between Freedom Village and Covenant Christian. We'll be back here in just a few minutes with the start of that 4B semifinal.